Nick is a police detective. He just bought a diamond ring and planned to propose to his girlfriend tonight. He even asked his partner Hank to take a photo of him. At this time, a curvy blonde beauty passed by on the roadside. The two were watching her with great interest, but the sweet and amiable beauty suddenly changed into another look. Nick was almost scared to death, but when he looked again, the beauty returned to her original look. After returning to the police station, a strange scene happened again. A prisoner turned into a lizard face, but the prisoner quickly returned to normal. This shocked Nick. Did he encounter a ghost today? On the other side, a bald woman drove a motorhome to the door of the villa. She looked around vigilantly, as if something dangerous was about to happen. After Nick got home from get off work, he warmly welcomed the bald woman. It turned out that the bald woman was Nick's aunt. The aunt told Nick that she had something important to tell Nick. The two came out of the house together. The aunt was terminally ill. The purpose of her trip was to tell Nick the family secret. Nick was shocked, looking at his surprised eyes. The aunt understood instantly. The misfortune of the Grimm family still befell Nick. But at the same time, this was also a mission. The aunt asked Nick to break up with his girlfriend immediately. Otherwise, a disaster would happen. But Nick had planned to propose tonight. At this time, the aunt looked behind Nick vigilantly and then quickly pulled out a dagger. The next second, a hideous monster with a sickle rushed out. The monster was extremely ferocious. Nick and the aunt were no match at all. The two were quickly knocked to the ground. The monster slowly raised the sickle. When his life was hanging by a thread, Nick pulled out his pistol. The strange thing is that the monster at the bottom quickly turned back into human form. Nick hurried forward to check on his aunt. His aunt took her last breath and tore off her necklace and gave it to Nick, telling him to protect it with his life. Then his aunt told Nick that his parents did not die in a car accident, but were murdered. After that, his aunt fainted. When the aunt woke up, she told Nick that the Grimm family had a special ability. When the monster's emotions fluctuated, the Grimm could see the monster's original form.
This is no fairy tale. The stories are real. What they wrote about really happened. You are one of the last Grimms.